Hey guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. And sorry for the late videos, guys. Actually, I was busy with my some corporate projects, so that's why I had no more time to create some videos. Okay, guys. So by the way, today I'm gonna talk about RayGun. Okay, so what is RayGun and why it is used? So guys, basically RayGun is nothing but it's a platform which provides you the crash analytics like your Firebase analytics, crash analytics. Okay guys, and it also provides performance and something kind of analytics, and it provides day-to-day report or monthly report which you want, okay, as per your wish. And guys, so it is nothing but it's a error and crash reporting software and real-time user monitoring tool, right? So today I'm gonna show you how you can integrate this RayGun into your project. Okay, so very simple things, don't worry, today we will do it. But guys, I want to tell you one thing, that is what the Firebase Crashlytics is free of cost, where this RayGun is, you can say you will have to pay amount for to use RayGun. Okay, and guys, okay, fine. So without wasting of time, let's jump on our topic and let's implement the RayGun in our project. Okay, so guys, if I want to show you, okay, so this is the dashboard. Okay, so if you are having an app and having some crashes, like I have a crash before one day, so this is how it is going to show. So this is the reporting UI of RayGun. So if you want to add the filters, then you can add the filters like on the basis of browser you can search, on the basis of operating system. So it's having multiple, what you can say, multiple filters kind of things. Okay, stuffs are there. On the basis of these you can filter out your crashes or reports. Okay, or on the basis of date you can select. Okay, so this is all about the UI part. Okay, so you can go in the settings and you can see you can mark some errors as resolved, or you can delete some errors. Okay, there are some inbound filters also. So these are the all things, and if you want to export the reports, then you can export the reports from particular date to date. You can export the report from here. Okay, and this is a real-time user monitoring. Okay, so if you want to implement it, you can implement it. Okay, so just we are today just we are going to talk about only crash reporting. Okay, so guys, first of all, you have to register yourself on the RayGun platform. So it is going to ask some details like company details and your details, and after that you can proceed to integrate RayGun. Okay, so I have already registered. Now guys, let me go here on the dashboard. So first time if you are creating your account, then it will directly ask to create a new app. Okay, so I have already created a new app. By the way, let me create one app here. Okay, so sorry, let me create one application here. Now guys, let me give the name here, and the name I am going to give is RayGun Test. RayGun Test. Okay guys, so this is our app, and you can choose your as per your wish. There are some options like you want the reports day to day by email or not, or weekly update kind of thing. You can check or uncheck here. So next, now let me click on the next, and as you can see guys, it is going to ask for the setup crash reporting. Okay, so for that, first of all you need to select your language here. So I am going to use Swift language for the iOS integration. Okay, so let me choose the Swift, and after that in step 2 it is going to ask to download a software installer. Okay, so just click on this and it is going to install a zip file. Okay, so it is going to download a zip file. Let me show you. As you can see guys, this is a zip file I have already, so let me cancel it. And after installation of this file, it is going to install in a library folder. Okay, so it is going to say to use the framework in the app, your app you will need to first select the project in the project navigator. Okay, fine. So let me create one new Xcode project. Okay, so for that just go on our Xcode. Let's create one new project that will be again we can give the name as RayGun testing for video. Okay, so you can give your own name. I'm just going to give some, you know what, some relative name for my video. Okay, so let me click on the next and let me click on the create. So guys, as you can see, my project is ready to use. And now let me click on my project and okay, and let's go in the target, and in this embedded binaries we need to embed our library RayGun framework. Okay, so for that let's go on the instructions again, and now it is going to ask go to finder, open the library, and so guys, so simple, just go in our finder, and as it is saying to go in the frame in the libraries. Okay, so for that just go in the finder, go click on the go menu, and here you can find you know what, home. So click on the home, and after clicking on the home, as you can see guys, there are lots of folders are available here, and let me choose a library folder. So is it here? No. Now let me go in the home, sorry, computer, and let me choose my hard disk, and there is library. Is there frameworks? Yes. So guys, as you can see, there is a frameworks folder, and here our RayGun for Apple. So guys, basically in these folders you will find your frameworks, okay, which you required to implement to integrate iOS with RayGun. Okay, so if you are using the iOS platform, just choose this iOS platform, okay, folder, and it is going to provide a RayGun framework. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do, just go on your project, click on the finder, now drag this framework to embedded binaries. Okay, so let me embed like this, and now let me now make sure this is checked and the create groups radio button is selected. Now let's click on the finish. So guys, as you can see, the framework is embedded. Now let me create a okay, so let me go on the next instruction. That is what, for Swift projects you need to implement your Objective-C bridging header file. Okay, so let me create the bridging header file. Just click on your project, and now create a new file that will be our header file. Okay, click next. Now let me give the name. Okay, so name will be RayGun testing for video hyphen bridging header. Okay, so you can give your name, your choice name, don't worry. Now I think yeah, so this is absolutely right. Now next step is what guys, now let me copy this header file. Okay, so if you are developing for tvOS, then you will use this, and for the macOS like this. Okay, so I am going to copy this header file because I am going to develop only for the iOS devices. Okay, so this is what I have pasted here. Okay, so guys, we have pasted. Now let's click on our project and go into the build settings, and let's find for the Swift header, is there any bridging header? Okay, Swift compiler. So as you can see guys, in the Swift compiler there is a Objective-C bridging header. Now we have to give the location of our header file. Okay, so the location will be what guys, in our let me copy the location here. So show in the finder, and this is in the folder of you know what, RayGun testing for Swift. So this is our folder. So let me copy it, let me copy this name, and let me paste it here. slash, and now let me copy our header file name. Okay, so okay, let me copy this, and let's go here, and let me paste it here, and now just clean the project and build the project. So the next step is what? Let me close these finders, and so the next thing is what we need to do. We need to copy this thing and paste it into our app delegate. Okay, so just go in our project and open our app delegate file, and let me paste it here. Okay, so as you can see guys, if you go on this page and if you read the instruction, then it is saying the API, your API key has been added to your snippet which is given below. So this is your API key guys. So make sure the API key should be same as shown in this snippet. Okay guys, now the next thing is what? In the step 6 you can add some extra data to identify a particular user's device. Okay, so you can use here some code like if you want to use the UUID, or if if you want to give the device UUID. Okay, so let me copy it first of all, and let me paste it here. So as you can see guys, it is going to use some information like identifier, email ID, full name, first name. Okay, this kind of stuff is going to be passed, okay, as a user information. So whatever the information you want to pass, just put the information in the key and value pair, so that the values will be passed. So guys, this is nothing but it's a identification. This is for identification purpose for a particular device or to particular user, to whom user which error occurred or which exceptions are going to be occurred, that will be shown into our reports. Okay guys, so this is all about what we have done. Now let's go on the main storyboard, and let me create a button so that we can manually forcefully crash our application. Okay, and see the reporting is going to be happen or not. Okay, so for that let me place a button here, and let me rename it as crash here. Okay, and that's all. Now just create the outlet of this variable, of this button. Okay, so the outlet will be action outlet, and let me named it as clicked crash button. Okay guys, so this is our button. Now let me go in the view controllers and write some code to crash our application. So how we can crash? Very simple. Let me take a variable, test variable, and it will be of type int optional, and now let me print it, and let me so test variable. Okay, and I'm going to unwrap this value in the forcefully way. Okay, so as you can see guys, the value is nil. So if I'm going to click on this button, the application is going to be crashed. So let me run it and let me show you how is it going to work. So guys, as you can see, our application is up and running. Now there should be a button to crash our application. Okay guys, so just wait. Okay, fine. So as you can see guys, there is a button crash here. So let me click on this crash button, and let me do the same thing for 3 or 4 times. Okay, so that our error or our crash should be reported to RayGun platform. Okay, so let me crash once again. Okay guys, so now let me run once again, and let me, so it should take some time. It will take some time to report the crashes. Okay, so you need to crash your application at least 4 to 5 times so that it can be reported on the RayGun platform. Okay, so guys, as you can see, now we are on our apps dashboard. Okay guys, so there will be our crashes logs. So let me crash once more. Okay, so basically guys, it takes a lot of time to report the crash at first time. Okay guys, I also faced a lot of problems while doing this video. Okay, actually it takes one day to report a crash. Okay, but my video was in the middle, so I'm shooting once again from the half of the video. Okay, so guys, what is the basically concept here? I tried on a physical device, and on the physical device it works fine, and after that whenever I'm going to try on my simulator, then also it is going to report the crashes. Okay, so I would like to recommend first of all run this project on your physical device, and after that you have to try on the simulator to log the crashes. Okay, so guys, without wasting of time, let me crash once again and let me show you where the crashes are logged or not logged. Okay, so just click on this crash here, and let me kill the app. Okay, and make sure you are killing the app, not running from the XCODE once again. Okay, so if I'm killing the app, and once again I'm going to run this app, and let me crash once again, and okay, so let me close this app once again, and let me open this app, and now let me refresh this page. So see what happens. Oops, there is no internet connection. Okay guys, so let me connect with the internet, and then I will resume the video. So guys, I have connected with the internet, and let it be loaded and see where it is logging the crashes or not. Okay, so let me crash once again. Maybe there is an internet issue, that's why it is not logging. So let me close this app, kill this app, and let me run once again, and let me refresh the page. So it is not logging right now. Let me crash once again. Where's the problem? Okay, so app is crashed. Now let me run it once again, and let me refresh it. So it may take 5 or okay, so guys, it takes 2 minutes actually to log the crashes, and as you can see guys, this is the crash which have been logged, and you can go in the more detail by clicking on this blue link, hyperlink, and it's gonna show you all the logging related to your crash. Okay, and it is going to show the user detail which we have just copied and just we have pasted in our app delegate. But I would like to recommend don't use the hard coded user information. You will have to put some unique data so that you can identify each user, each device. Okay, so you can use you can use a login ID if your app is going to use user logged in ID. Okay, in kind of scenario. Okay, and you can use the UUID. You can get the UDID from here by code. Okay, so there are lots of things by which you can identify each user as unique, but this is not necessary to put here. Okay, you can remove it. Don't worry, it will log once again. Okay, so I'm not removing right now. So this is all about how you can crash, how you can log the crashes into RayGun platform, on the RayGun platform. Guys, right now I'm using a free version. Okay, but this is a paid the RayGun is a paid platform. So I would like to recommend you, if you are if you are happy with this platform, then you can purchase the plans on the RayGun. Okay, so guys, there are lots of filters are there, and there are lots of functionalities are there, like you can see the environment, which machine is used by the user, and which OS version he or she is going to use, and what are the memories. So each and every detail will be provided by this RayGun platform. Okay, so this is very interesting, and and there are lots of features, like you can use the real-time monitoring to monitor your users. Okay, so this is the all about what is the RayGun provides. Okay, and let me show you something more, and you can click on the users to see all the users of your apps. Okay, and you can assign these issues to a particular user. You can create your test team. So, and if you want to mark any crash or any error as a resolved or unresolved, you can mark it also. Okay, so guys, as you can see, there are team members, so you can add the testing team as well. And so this is very interesting tool. Okay, you can put the comment for this particular error. Okay, so this is all about RayGun. I hope I was able to teach you, I was able to tell you how you can integrate RayGun with your iOS app. So guys, if you like the video, then hit the like button, and if you really want to give some suggestion for my videos, then you can comment in the comment section. And if you really like the video, then you can share with your friends. If you don't like the video, then you can dislike also. And I will see you in the next video with a new concept, with a new platform. For the time being, bye bye, take care, happy coding.